Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another one. Look, man, that was some exciting action last night with all them fights, yo. But I gotta talk about Tank Davis and Frank Martin. I didn't cover that fight. I didn't fucking promote it like that because I'm not fucking with Tank because of the way he was fucking supporting Ryan Garcia's cheating ass. I'm not rocking with nobody that fuck with Ryan Garcia, bro. Point blank, period. So I'm gonna get that out the way. But as far as the fight was concerned, the fight went exactly like I expected it to. It was going to be competitive. It was going to be a lot of good ass rounds. Frank was going to have his moments, and he did. He had a lot of good moments, but eventually Tank was going to catch him, and that's exactly what happened. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I thought Frank had a good ass game plan the first half of the fight, but he kept going into the ropes. And against Tank Davis, you cannot do that. You can't do that. If you on the ropes against Tank, you might as well just call the morgue and send your obituary. Like, seriously, bro, like, you can't do that shit. You can't be no sitting duck for Tank. It's too much fucking power, too much speed, too much veracity behind his punches. You can't do that shit, bro. Like, and that was the end of Frank Martin last night. Once he sat on the ropes for that final time. But, man, like I said, man, I'm not fucking with Tank out of the ring, but in the ring, he's a great fighter. I gotta give him his props. And I'm not one of these people that be like, Frank Martin's a prospect. Nah, bruh. Frank is the real deal. He just ran into a guy that's just one of the best fighters in the world, man. He's a top 10 fighter, easily pound for pound right now. So that's what I'm saying, man. You got to give Tank his credit, man. You can't take this win away from him. This was his best win, in my opinion. This is by far his best win because we've been asking Tank to fight a black fighter who had athleticism, who had talent. We've been asking for him to do it, and he did it. So I got no complaints with Tank, man, on this fight. As far as him fighting Shakur Stevenson, Vasyl Lomachenko, or a rematch with Pitbull, I don't really care to see a rematch with Pitbull because I think he's going to stop Pitbull. And I think he's going to stop Lomachenko too. But people want to see the Shakur Stevenson fight. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not as enthusiastic about that fight as I was last year or a year before because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think Shakur Stevenson can handle Tank's power because if he fights cautious like he did against Edwin De Los Santos and against Jeremiah Nakatila, he's going to sleep, bro. Like, you can't do that shit against Tank. You can't be fighting cautious and moving around the ring all night because eventually Tank is going to catch up to you, bro. It don't matter how much boxing skill you have. It don't matter how much fucking technique you have. Tank's going to catch you eventually if you keep fucking running around because of his fucking speed and athleticism and his power. And Nakatila or fucking Edwin De Los Santos don't have none of that shit what Tank has. So that's why I'm not as enthusiastic about a Tank versus Shakur fight like I used to be. But the word around the block is that it might be Tank Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Please make that fight so we can see Tank knock his fucking dick in the dirt. Pause. Because I'm tired of the Lomachenko hype train, and Tank once and for all can end that shit, and I'm cool with it. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, gotta give Tank his credit, man. That was his most impressive victory to this day, was against a very good fighter with Frank Martin. So, like I said, I don't want to hear no discrediting of Tank and no discrediting of Frank Martin either. He just ran into a better man. But y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.